It looks like Uno Memento wasn't enough. A remake of Christopher Nolan's trippy thriller Memento is in the works. The original film was released in the year 2000 and was Nolan's first big hit. It starred Guy Pearce as a man who's incapable of forming any new memories, and the story was basically told backwards in a way that is still pretty confusing to this day. The remake is being produced by a studio that recently bought the rights to the original film, and Nolan himself doesn't appear to be involved. It's probably going to have a hard time winning over audiences given the strong memories that many of us have of the original film.
Although I do get to keep telling the same jokes.
Jessica Jones isn't the only badass Marvel heroine on the small screen. The second season of the heroic and historic Agent Carter is set to premiere on Tuesday, January 5th, 2016. For her sophomore year, Peggy Carter will move from New York to post-World War II Los Angeles, continuing her fight against evil in the new atomic age. The show was officially renewed for a second season earlier this year, much to the relief of fans, given that there was some initial doubt whether or not it would return.
Ready for another adventure, Miss Carter?
If you need something to watch before Agent Carter Season 2 arrives, the entire first season of Marvel's Jessica Jones hits Netflix today. We'll have a review later in the show.
I'm just trying to make a living, you know, booze costs money.
That's it for the rundown. Now look who it is joining me. It's our own Marvel superhero yet to be inked. It's Victor Lucas.
Oh, please make that happen, please.
Plaid
Do you have the
man.
power? Oh, plaid man, okay. I'll take that.
You don't like it?
That's all right.
All right, let's talk about, well, first of all, I'm excited about Jessica Jones, but we have to talk about the fact that Agent Carter is coming to us in January, Season 2.
Of these incredible female superheroines or superheroes. I am a big fan of Agent Carter. I actually got a chance to meet Haley Atwell at Comic-Con this year.
Yeah, you were flipping out.
I was totally flipping out. I was so nervous. I told her that I can't wait for my daughter to discover you and the character that she's playing.
That's really sweet. She is so perfectly cast as Peggy Carter. I can't picture anyone else in this role now forever.
Yep.
But let's move on now to a movie that, well, I'm sure that you're not excited about this news.
Memento coming back in a reboot, I think, is a terrible idea. The first one is still very fresh in my memory, no pun intended. I think probably it's Christopher Nolan's most accomplished. I mean, he had more tools in his toolbox to create The Dark Knight for sure, but Memento was just such an unbelievably cool accomplishment because it was a movie that we had never seen on screen before. It almost plays in reverse, the film, and it was a wonderful, wonderful experience.
Well, what would you do if you were Christopher Nolan?
Well, he doesn't own the rights to it.
I know, but what would you do if you, would you take to Twitter? Would you, like, what would you do to fight against it?
You move on. I mean, he is on to whatever he wants to do. I mean, he's writing his own sort of future right now.
I just feel like if you make something great that people hold on to, if it's some kind of cult classic, and then somebody takes what you've done, and sure that you don't have the rights to it anymore, but it's still your baby. You still made something great out of it, and this happens a lot with remakes.
We don't need this movie. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, well, I'm wondering if we need this next movie then. It is the last movie in the Hunger Games series. This is The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2.
The Rundown is brought to you by EB Games.